Assalamualaikum and good morning to Dr. Zainuddin. My name is Abang Ikmalnizam. My metric number is 2022821328. And today I will show you my final assignment for user interface design. My user interface design game is called Apocalyptic World. I will start from storyline. So the storyline is about a man named Greg, who is a 30-year-old man who is bored and tired with his life, wishing something good happened to his life. One day, a meteor hit the earth and killing everyone, including him. Unfortunately, he didn't die and turned himself into half human and half zombie. And now he have to survive in this apocalyptic world with zombie with superpower, including him. He can use his superpower to kill zombie. This is a story about a man who wanting to find joy in his life. So I will start with license first. So the license, you can see that I use a sans serif typeface to attract younger audience so that it look modern and minimalist for my games. And for the element of art, I use a purple color with a rectangle shaped box to emphasize the player on what to click on. And I use white and also use white color to contrast with the background, which is black. The reason why I use white text because the background is black, and so it's easier for player to see and read the text. So next one is the splash art. So for the splash art, I use the main character poster to attract audience to play the game. And in the splash art, I put logo, and in the splash art, I use mainly the theme for the game is purple. That's why I use a purple color. So the purple color for the logo is going to be the emphasis for the game. That's why I put power, the main character power on his hands. So I also use dynamic angle for the splash art, and they also have texture on the background, which is the grass, the bloods everywhere on the building, on top of the building, cracked glass. And I put a little bit of value, which is dark, to show the horror theme for the splash art. So the next one is the loading screen. In the loading screen, you can see I use a purple line for loading bars, and I use a dark gray background to give a horror and mystery vibes. On the loading screen, I will put the enemy that the main character will fight, and I use the white outline to emphasize the character. I also put the logo to show the player that what game are they playing. They also will have a white form of a zombie walking on top of the loading bar. The next one is the main menu. So the main menu will have play, options, reward, and exit. So they will for the shape for box, there will be a purple shape of box for the options main menu, with a white text on top of a black text to give it a form. And the reason why I put it on the left is because to give space for the character which is on the right screen. So I also put shade on shape or value at the right screen to hide the character, giving it a mystery vibe, something like that. And we can see that we can see that the element, no, I mean we can see that the principle of design in here is the balance, and the balance is for the balance which is symmetrical, and the purple box is to emphasize the text. Next one is the instruction. For the instruction, there's doesn't much to talk about, and I use a purple shaped rectangle to expand the text. No, to give a space for the text. So on top of for the instruction section, I put a line, straight line, to differentiate between the instruction, title of the instruction and the instruction. I still use a white text for the game, because this game I mostly use white and purple theme. The line differentiate the big instruction and the instruction itself. They will have a white circle at the end of each line and a small rectangle in the middle. For the instruction section, there will be a small cube if they will have a lot of instruction. For the options screen, I put the option at the middle, at the top middle screen. At the bottom of the option screen, there will be a purple line, and the end of it, there will be invisible. I will make a cube shaped box using a low opacity white color to emphasize the option. And in the option, you can see the save data. The bottom of the save data will be a long rectangle shape with purple color, and on top of it will have save game, new games, and loads game. Other than that, there are games, and the bottom they will have difficulty, normal, sounds and volume, which is master volume, music volume, and sounds volume. In the right corner of the box, low opacity white box, they will have an arrow shape to help the player to scroll down to see more option in the game. The sounds and volume section, which is the bottom of it, in the inside of rectangle, purple rectangle shape, I use a white line, and the back at the back of it will be a white line with a low opacity white line to help the player to change the volume. So the next one is the toolbar screen. In the toolbar screen, first we will talk about at top of it. At the top left will have a pause button. I'm using a octagon shaped purple box in the toolbar section, and it's only in the during a game section, during the in-game section. At the top right corner, we'll have 3 octagon shape. In the octagon shape, we'll have for the first one, we're starting from the left, is a map button. The back button for the player to see what item that he get, and the last one is the player stat. At the left down corner is another toolbar using a line and circle. In each circle, we'll show a character power using button at the bottom of the circle. On the left is the HP, and on the right is the mana. Another one is the score screen. So I'm using the dark gray background again, same as the loading screen. I also use the white outline to emphasize the character. So they will have 3 purple rectangle shaped box to show the mission that the player have to accomplish. At the bottom of it, which is the small cube outline with a purple triangle shape to show that the player to show what the player have obtained during the game. At the right down corner, we have 2 purple outline of rectangle shape box with the text. At the right down corner we have two. At the right down corner we have two purple outline of rectangle shape box with the text saying retry and return. So the last one is the exit. So the exit, there doesn't much things I want to talk about here. More than that is I use purple rectangle shape box on the right screen. In the box there will be text saying, are you sure you want to exit? And the bottom of it will be yes or no. On the back of the yes and no text will have a white low opacity of cube shaped box for the player to click on. I guess that's it for me today, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much.